Assalamualaikum viewers, as I had told you, I will be coming up with videos in which I will be showing you how to do the basic things right to make a beautiful cake. So today I'm going to show you how to whip the whipping cream properly so that you can have beautiful designs with any kind of nozzles that you have, and you can just assemble your cake beautifully. And for that, we can use any kind of whipping cream that is available in the market. We have got Tropolite, Ecotrope or Rich's Sun Whip. It is to be stored frozen, and then once it comes from the market, you're supposed to keep it in the freezer, and before using it you should keep it in the refrigerator overnight. And once it melts down, you will take the required amount and then whip it. Now I'm going to show you. After you open up the pack, you will see that half of it has melted and half of it is still hard. So we are just going to take it out in a vessel. I'm going to take 2 cups here because I'm going to make a 1 kg cake, and in case you want to make a half kg cake, for that 1 cup is enough. And in case you want to do a lots more of designing over it, then you can take a little bit more. Now you can see that the cream is melted, but it should be chilled. It should be actually chilled, and especially if you're living in coastal areas or humid areas, you should see to it that it is chilled. You can just keep a tray of ice below it or something like that to keep it chilled. Now to store this remaining whipping cream, what we have to do is just pack it up and seal it up with a cello tape or a masking tape, and then you can just cover it up in a polythene bag, and then you have to store it in the freezer again. Now to make a good whipping cream, there is another requirement of a good hand blender with at least 350 watts of power. What I have here is a 800 watt hand blender that I got from online. You can use any brand, it's not a big deal, but it should have at least 350 watts of power. Now let's start whipping our cream. You can see that it is a little watery here, and in case you're living in coastal areas or humid areas, in the south, the temperatures are a little high there, you can keep a tray of ice below the vessel in which you're whipping the cream. Or else what you can do is you can add a pinch of CMC powder. Now for 2 cups of whipping cream, 2 pinches of CMC powder is more than enough. This will help you keep the structure of the cream and it won't melt. Now in case you don't want to use the CMC powder, actually this is the best option available. You can even add on icing sugar into this. Even that will lead to quick thickening of the whipping cream, and it will keep the structure and the shape of the whipping cream a little firm. Now after whipping it for 2-3 minutes, you can see that the peaks are formed, but they are a little soft and they're dripping down. At this point of time, we are just going to take all the cream from the sides also, because the cream in the center gets whipped up and the cream at the sides doesn't. So you should just take the cream from the side as well and get it into the center, and again start whipping it. You should whip it till you see that there are ribbons forming in the cream. There are layers and ribbons forming. Keep whipping them, keep rotating your vessel as well, so that all the cream all over your vessel gets whipped up properly. And see here, you can see the texture has changed. It has doubled inside. It has become thick, creamy. And now when you lift the cream and you just try to invert it, it does not fall down. It is sticking to the spatula. And then whenever you're mixing it up, just see to it that you don't deflate it and that it does not become flat. You should see to it that you're doing everything with a soft hand, and see the texture it is holding on. And even if you don't use CMC powder or icing sugar, it's okay, but the only thing you should keep in mind is that the whipping cream should be chilled, and the temperature of the room in which you're working in should also be cool. So now I'm just going to put it into a piping bag, and show you how beautifully you can work with this whipping cream. You can use it to layer the cakes, you can use it to make designs. Your cake, the whipping cream won't melt, and it will hold on to the shape and the design, and the results are going to be beautiful. I'm using an N1 nozzle here, and you can see the rosettes and the patterns that are coming out after you have whipped the cream properly is actually perfect. So this is how you whip the cream. And I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope that you have learned something from this video. Please do comment in the comment section given below, and please do subscribe to my channel, as you're going to learn lots and lots of new things on my channel, and you're going to have a really informative videos coming up. And so please do subscribe to my channel and stay connected, and let us learn and let us grow together. And until next time, goodbye, take care. Thanks a lot.